We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Digging in now, Tommy La Stella. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in to second for one, on to first to complete the double play. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Oh, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrelton Simmons. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. La Stella at third with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels strand 1, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Skaggs, one thing that you think of when you think of Tyler Skaggs, big overhand curveball. He's another guy that's coming back from Tommy John surgery. Good fastball, 92 to 95 miles an hour. Curveball, knuckle curve, a spike curveball, and a really good one. We'll mix in the changeup. The key for Tyler Skaggs, command of the curveball. If he has it, he'll be around for a long time in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. And there goes Polanco. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's a .333 hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the third out. Twins wind up stranding one. We are still scoreless. Here's Albert now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Barrios, 23 years old. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
In now, Brian Goodwin, and he fouls this one off. Smith is off at first with 2 away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
2-1, here it is. Line drive to left, and a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Angels are out in front, 2-0. Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Digging in, number 64, and he's ready to take his first cuts. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there, and there's out number 2. So digging in now, Ehire Adrianza trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail things here 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Trout leads off second with nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. Grounded to short. Polanco comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Out here and a runner at second. Again, a 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Here's another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Stella fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Garver.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Jorge Polanco.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Hit back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Kevin Smith will be next. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The 1-2. Pops this one up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Third baseman, number 6.
Standing in, David Fletcher, man at first after the 2-out walk. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Polanco moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. C.J. Cron is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Soft liner toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, number 64. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Tommy La Stella now, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Castro waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. So striding forward now, Shuhei Ota. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. Angels lead it 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is popped up. Pujols in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jason Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Trevor May takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Their count now at 2-2. the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Cole Calhoun.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Simmons leads off first with 1 away. Runner's going, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kevin Smith. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a double steal try here. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Popped him up. Number 64 has room in foul territory. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Brian Goodwin. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Mitch Garver, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another full count pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Home. The runner at first with 2 gone. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, David Fletcher. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Tommy La Stella. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Angels.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shuhei Ota. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
3-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Home is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 2 and the Twins nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding into the box, number 64. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped him up. Simmons is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Ehire Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Dan Bedrosian takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Byron Buxton would be next. Adrianza stands at second with 2 gone. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Ryan Harper.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher point, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much to do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Kevin Smith will be next. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Popped him up. Number 64 over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Simmons at second. Pujols on at first with 2 down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 2-0. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. First and second here with nobody out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. So 1-1 home. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Justin Anderson was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And that one just missed outside. Number 64 is on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Swing and a fly at home, the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting.
The next twin up, Ehre Adrianza, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. This pitch is popped up. Smith calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Jonathan Lucroy is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tommy La Stella waits on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Tommy La Stella.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Not a lot of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack we can see why. 118 miles an hour off the bat, you hit it that hard and you get some air under it, and it's not going to stay in the ballpark.
Taylor Rogers, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box, Shuhei Ota. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Andrelton Simmons.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes for second. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in once again, Kevin Smith. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the move, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 6-2 Angels. Zach Cozart has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 7.
Stepping up now, Jason Castro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Center fielder, Byron.
Striding in, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter.
Next would be the designated hitter, Mitch Garver. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Jorge Polanco would be next. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Halos put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Justin Anderson pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.